Hello my lovely Leos, thank you so much for joining me for your October reading for 2017. I'm Lorien and it's my absolute pleasure to bring you these readings every month. So for this month we're going to be using the Everyday Witch Tarot and the Archangel Oracle deck by Doreen Virtue. This is by Deborah Blake. And this will be a general reading for Leo, Sun, Moon and Rising signs. Also, if you have your Venus in Leo, this is the reading to look for if you're wanting your romantic type of energies for the month. If you do want a private reading with myself, now is a good time to do so before the New Year rush comes in. So the link to my website is down below. Or if you'd like to email me, lorientarot@gmail.com is the email. But all the details are down below anyway. So let's see what comes through with my dear Leos for October. Now, I know a few of you, because you have been so kind as to email me and just ask questions and stuff with your readings and things. Some of you are actually experiencing maybe a little bit of crisis of where do I go? So it'll be interesting to see if this kind of helps answer some of those questions too. But let's have a look and see what comes through for you, Leos. There's a lot of contemplation that I'm feeling at the moment. There's a lot of, even my guides are like, because normally they tell me when to stop. You know, I get an instinct of stop now. But they're just kind of mulling it over, I think. So maybe this is a thing that you need to do for this month. They said get to 7 and then done. Okay, so the moon. Cool. Page of Pentacles. Alright. 2 of Cups. This is very similar to the Libra reading, to be honest with you. I think it kind of came up similar. Sort of similar. Now I shuffle every single between videos, and obviously you're seeing me shuffle now. Oh, 8 of Wands. Okay. The Hierophant. Three of Swords. Knight of Wands and the Ace of Swords. Okay, oh, and the Queen of Cups below. Oh, every time. Every video I have to move this out of the way because I forget there's so little space. So many people have asked me for spells that even though I clean this altar, it's just built up with all my ingredients. Anyway, so let's see. Okay. This is, okay, so this is the thing that I'm getting for you this month. This is an itty bitty fiddly widdly month. That's my professional take on it. So this is such an itty bitty fiddly widdly nitty whatever, you know, I have to look in the nook and crannies and all this kind of stuff month. Now October is so magical. It really is. So this is not necessarily to do, oh, it's going to be boring and everything. No, it's not. This is all for preparation for the veil becoming its Sinist on Samhain, Halloween. This is the feelings that are coming through from you in general. I think that with the 2 major arcanas at the beginning, this is about stillness. This is just about shutting yourself down. And I had a little amendment there for one of my guides. Shutting yourselves up too. So for some of you, you may just have to shut your traps, sit down, meditate, and stop worrying. Stop going here, there, and everywhere. Stop going up and down, and back to front and side to side, and here and there, and worrying. Oh no, you know, as a lot of you can do because you have so much energy. You know, they don't want you to be upside down and back to front, and they don't want you to be looking at something that seems wonderful on the outside, but really on the inside is going to need so much work that you won't be able to do it. So for some of you, you could be like, well, the solution to my problem is obviously going to be jump 5,000 miles away from it. The solution to my problem is not to go within myself and see what I need to do to get to what I need to achieve. No, it's to fly. It's to do something completely different and ignore all the progress that I've currently made. It's to change paths entirely. Now, I'm not saying that it's never that option. I'm not saying that, oh, yes, well, it's always going to be that. It is not going to be that sometimes. But right now, it's not. It's not. It's to go within, look at the progress you've made, get the answers from yourself, your higher self, get the answers from you. Not just going, oh, it's not working, let's just go over to do this. So, for instance, if you're a gardener and you're not getting much gardening work, then I'm just going to turn into being a welder or a pop singer. That's not how it works. Rarely, I grant you, rarely, yes, you can abandon something if it's not working. But just because it's not working like that, or because you're a little bit slow at seeing the results and they're not coming forwards immediately, doesn't mean you just have to completely abandon it, or that you feel stuck, so you want to do something to shake yourself out of there. If you're stuck for a reason. Look at it. Look at what you're supposed to be doing. Why are you here on this earth? Answer that question first. For a lot of you, I don't think you're meant to just be stuck in retail. What are you meant to be doing? That's just something to think about, I think. So, then we have the Page of Pentacles and the Three of Swords. So this is, again, not as major as these two, but this is just about picking a direction, I think, and sticking to it. No matter what the third energy is, the third energy may be the temptation to jump to somewhere else. It could be to have that little bit of grief as to, I want to go forwards, but I can't. My feelings are locked away here. I've spilled too many things. I've maybe let in too much to hurt me. Or I keep disappointing myself. Or I keep doing this. Or I have no structure. I have no base. I have no earthiness to ground me here. Maybe you need to just kind of look at something and see if there is a possibility that you can still go on the direction that you wanted to go to and have the results that you wanted. Just because it's not happening in the way you anticipated it doesn't mean it's not going to happen. Some people get success when they're 30, some people get success when they're 19, others get success as the more they learn and the more they look at each other inside and the more they get to know themselves, and they can get it 40, 50, doesn't really matter. What it means is that you need to have the tenacity and the drive to do it rather than scatter your energy anywhere. Maybe you're meant to be a renowned tarot reader. Maybe you're meant to be a wonderful author or somebody who has self-help for people, or a counsellor, or something that you can utilise the things that you've learned for the last 10 years or 20 years just to get that into perspective. There is a reason you're here, but maybe the reason isn't to just jump from pad to pad like a little frog, lily pad to lily pad, hoping that something sticks. You need to go within. You need to see what it is you're trying to achieve. You feel stuck, fine, but that's not the time to just throw caution to the wind and just jump anywhere, because you might not land where you think you're going to land. That's the thing. Okay, so you have the Two of Cups and the Knight of Wands. So Two of Cups and the Knight of Wands is very much about the partnership and attraction. Maybe you are wanting a soulmate. Maybe you are wanting to draw in your ideal course of action. But the Knight of Wands seems to be coming in almost like a knight in shining armour. So this could be a passion, this could be lust, this could be adventure. And again, this could be just the desire to shake things up again. If you do have a loved one, you may want to shake things up. If you don't have a loved one, you may want to shake things up. You may want to go out and find them. But I think the best thing to do is find yourself. Become your own knight in shining armour first. Don't rely on other people to come in and change your life. Change it yourself. Don't rely on somebody to come in and say, here, I give you stability, because that might not work. Then you're reliant on them. Then you have no stability of your own if things go awry, So don't rely on that. Make sure that you have your own magic, you can understand yourself, and you're happy within your own situation. There is no need to go upside down and back to front and try and push yourself willy-nilly everywhere. Because I do think that this is coming in. I mean, look at the stance here. It's very, very similar. Very similar. And I think while you're trying to control everything that's coming to you in such a quick way, you've got power coming in. So maybe if you've got so many ideas and so many things up in the air and you're trying to control them and you're not really sure which to carry or which to let go of, this is, wood breaks, swords don't. Make sure that you have your, what is it called? Antenna, or that thing that, makes sure that you get this feed from the universe, this power from the universe, so that you are free to go forward and you're free to explore. I think this is really, really important for you guys. And then we have the Queen of Cups. So, to be honest, this could be a Scorpio lady, this could be a Cancerian or Pisces lady who's going to help you. Give you that kind of, I think she's actually scrying with this water, but she gives you that kind of idea as to what to nurture within yourself, what you want to need to look at yourself. I think you need to maybe reconnect with somebody like this or become that somebody. So you maybe need to look at your emotions a little bit more and sit in depth and see what that comes through for you. Okay, so let's see what the Archangel Oracle cards give to you now. Ooh, well, that's one, healthy lifestyle. So that's Archangel Raphael. Eat a healthful diet, get adequate sleep, and exercise regularly. So I think your health needs looking at this month a little bit. Ooh, these are all over the place for you guys. Okay, come on. What does Leo need to know for October? What does Leo need to know for October? Whoa, okay, you. Passion. See, this is what I was talking about. Okay. So you need to rest. You need to make sure that you meditate. Make sure that you're healthy. Make sure that you are feeling good inside. Stay. What is it? Stay. Make sure that you're feeling good inside. Then Archangel Haniel bids you to trust and follow your renewed passion in your love, life, and career. What is it you're passionate about? What is it you're passionate about? What is it you feel inside that you're meant to be doing? Is it healing? If so, if you want to heal somebody, you need to be optimal health right now. You need to be mentally aware, you need to be physically aware, and emotionally aware. So if you're not all three, then you probably won't be able to heal anybody because you're not able to heal yourself. That's, again, not always the case, but in this one it is. Sorry, there was a big rainstorm just then and I couldn't even hear myself think, so I had to just pause it for then. But yeah, this is very much about trusting yourself and making sure that you have this in-depth look at yourself and thinking, what am I going to do? What am I going to do to achieve things? Also, actually, I haven't done this for other videos, but they're calling me to do a rune. Urus. Okay, so this is physical strength. Okay, and this is speed. So I think they're asking you to build yourself up first before you make a decision. You're in a position, a stuck position maybe, to just recover from something. You're in a stuck position because it's not ready to move on yet. You should not be scrabbling for something new because it'll just be the same pattern over and over and over again until you're able to release what has gone before. So I think you just need to trust and follow this passion that will come through that will tell you what it is you need to do. You don't have to be so lost. I mean, it's the first part of actually recovering from being lost is to admit that you are lost and to admit that you have no effing clue where it is you're meant to go, and just lie back in the boat, the metaphorical boat, and say, River of the universe, take me to where I need to go. It's good being proactive, yeah. I think if you want a new job, yeah, look at new jobs. But maybe don't just scramble for anything. Maybe just go, okay, universe, I'm going to be looking at something. Please direct my eye. Please direct me to where I need to be. Just be proactive within the universe itself as well. But I really do hope October brings you lots and lots of lovely things and lovely breakthroughs here. I think it's just about accepting that maybe you are a kind of mellow phase, and this is something that you just need to examine a little bit more. But I do think that things are going to change for you in November. I'm really looking forward to seeing what comes through for you then. If you do want a private reading from me, do email me, lorientarot@gmail.com, or click on the link below and it'll take you to my website. As I say, I normally get back to you within 24 hours, so watch out for that. Also, if you want to support me on Patreon, please do, and also leave the comments. I love them. Thank you. And do let me know what things are going on for you in October. But in the meantime, I'll love you and I'll leave you. I do wish you all the very best, and I'll speak to you soon. Blessed be.